What's up, everybody? Happy Friday to you, and welcome to What's Up episode 53. Friday morning, ZHR Hare and Hounds. This was the scene of what could have been one of my worst races ever, that actually turned into one of my most enjoyable ever from last week. If you remember, my good friend Alex Callaho dragged me round to make a really interesting finish with Jay Pacala and friends. So I'm not expecting the same again today, but it's the same format. I'm in the E category. Everybody goes off at different times. I think Robert's put out some messages to try and sort of tweak the format slightly, because obviously there are consistent issues with guys jumping off the start, which I'll apologise in advance for the fact that I will probably wet myself laughing again if it happens again today, because it's always amusing but extremely frustrating for the organisers. But yeah, I think he's trying to tweak a few things just to make it a little bit more coherent, and my message to you actually, Robert, is I don't think it's anything that you can do. People will either listen to the instructions or they won't, so you just run it how you think it should be run. The people that are serious about it and that can be bothered to read the pin post, etc., they'll take all that information on board and make it the race that it should be. Anyway, I'm going to get myself all set. London Classic route, 6 laps, or works out about 7 laps with the run up to the start of the first lap. I'm hoping for something a little bit stronger than my previous race, which was quite pitiful, and again, apologies for the video, it must have been so boring to watch. I watched it once. Usually I go back on my videos and check things a few times, but that one I just found a little bit depressing. So anyway, Hare and Hounds time, that's in the past, let's get this on. Righty, so I'm sitting on the start pen, got 20 seconds to go until the clock finishes. Nobody move, nobody move. Look, stop pedalling, the message has come out, goodness knows how many times, no one should move. So here we go. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Anyone? Oh, come on people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One of them has stopped. Oh, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 people disqualified immediately. Yeah, 11, sorry, because this gentleman here, who I'm not sure who it is, it might be Mr. Wraithby, has very wisely stopped on the line. Oh, don't you go as well, K. Termott. Well done. Stay there. Right, so that was the comedy jump start that we get every week. I've still got 2 minutes until my start. It's 1 minute past now, so yes, F group, go. You can go now. Mr. Wraithby, go. Go. Everybody's nervous now. Alright, here we go. Some F riders are on their way. Oh no, that wasn't Mr. Wraithby then. I don't know who that is. That's sitting there, but oh, it could be. Oh, it's Corny. Sorry, the name's right in front of me. What am I talking about? I'm looking at the side list and the name popped up. Okay, P. Corny. Well done. Right, so you're not going for some time. Right. I've got a minute and a half. I can't spin my legs unless I escape to the menu, which I don't want to do because that's caused me problems before. So I'm just going to sit here, maybe spin backwards a little bit. I'll tell you what I can do. Read out some ride-ons. I had ride-ons from B. Curtin, T. Lord, Padron de Gas, Jay Pacala, who I'm hoping is in here looking for revenge, and P. Heinikowski. Thank you very much, everybody, for the ride-ons while I was doing my 5k warm-up. I can see some other familiar names in here with Bryant Montgomery, Jay Gorilla's in there. Oh, SpongeBob SquarePants is there as well, that's good to see. So, looking forward to this one. I'm looking forward to having a better performance than I had on Wednesday night. I better ditch the glasses just in time, which means my eyes are going to take ages to become accustomed to the screen. Right, let's keep an eye on my clock. I've got time is running down there, which you can possibly see.
and I make that 11:02 and 45 seconds. So here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Start warming up. 2, 1, and go, go, go. I don't want to go too hard off the beginning for a couple of reasons. One, I'd like us to all bunch together, and two, I can't. Okay, so I think that is S. Winklereed that was I just went past, who I assume is an E as well. And just trying to work out who we've got here. We've got RC, S. Winklereed, and N. Mattis, or Matus. I'm going to say Mattis. I'm going to ease off just a bit so we can all group together. So at the moment it looks like 2 Brits and 2 Americans in this E group. Oh, P. Weston's back there as well. Good stuff. Didn't manage to get off the line quite as quickly. I need to knock it back just a little bit so that I can at least bunch up with N. Mattis and RC. That's RC, by the way, so throughout this race I'm probably going to be saying RC, but it's RC, the initials. They're coming a bit faster now. Here we go. So RC now has gone ahead, as has Mattis. I need to try and grab the wheel and stay with them as the D's now leave the start pen. There's a D, K Termot already up ahead, who unfortunately for him, or her, I think is disqualified. Okay, so I've pulled in Mattis. We need to go after RC. Okay, so I pulled back in on RC's wheel, just as the C category get their 1 minute, their 1 minute warning. Mattis has dropped off. There's not much consistency to the pace. We keep leapfrogging each other. So I'm just going to sit at like 2.5. Hopefully RC will find that same kind of speed, and Mattis can just reel us back in a little bit. Weston's dropped off, unfortunately, as has Winklereed. And the C's are off now as well. I think Jay Gorilla was one of those C's, so I'll have to keep an eye on him coming. Okay, because of the amount of disqualifications, it looks like the A's and the B's are going to be sent off together. There's obviously only a couple of riders left in each of those categories, so it makes sense to bunch them up. Okay, and the rest of them now, go, go, go. Thank you, Sean, for the ride on. Mr. Sean Lowe, he's got ZHR behind his name there, but I don't know if that means he's in this particular race. RC's going for it up this climb. He's up in the 4s, leaving me behind, but I'm not chasing that at the moment. I've just gone past another of the D's that I assume was jumped the start and was disqualified. I wonder if they're holding back now for the remaining swarm of D's when they arrive, so they can join in on that. RC's going off at a pretty decent pace. He's held sort of 3.5 for some time. He's left me 8 seconds behind. He's now dropped back a bit, power wise. But it does look like it's going to be another case of every man or woman for themselves in this race. I'm going to try and get rid of this feather power up, in the hope that I can get an aero when I come over the line. There's Mr. Wraithby. Right on, buddy. RC going for the sprint, up at nearly 7, yeah, hit 7 watts per kilogram. Coming up to the line there. I'm keeping it around the mid 2s. RC actually got the second fastest time there so far. At 13.8, so good sprint, buddy. I've got a toe, that's marginally more useful than a feather. Cheers, Kenneth, for the ride on. Thank you, my friend, and I look forward to seeing you on our the Lava Laps 100 event on the 5th of Feb. I saw you were very quick to jump in and put your name down. That's the kind of enthusiasm I like to see. So, good man. Okay, so RC is just decided to slow up a bit so we can group up. So I can't do much more than about 2.5 at the moment, so there's no point in me trying to chase him down. Hey, Craig Sharp. Hello, buddy. Thank you for the ride on. Great to see WKG in your name there as well. And Mr. Simpson. Hello, mate. In this race in the D category, so thank you for the ride on, but I will be seeing you in a minute, I would imagine. I'm trying to heed the advice that was bestowed upon me in the WKG Facebook group about keeping my cadence higher. Hey, yes, Hattie. Good to see you, pal. Thank you for the ride on. I'm trying to keep it above 85 if I can. It takes a bit of concentration on my part. It's not something I naturally do. Okay, so I'm within a second of RC now. There we go. I'll jump in front for a second, see if he wants to take my wheel for a little bit. No, he's got too much power for me. Let's hit that draft. Thank you, Brian Montgomery, for the ride on. You too, buddy. Again, I know you're in here, and I'll see you shortly. Mr. Simpson and Mr. Porter from the D's are though, and they are now just 40 seconds behind myself and RC. Okay, I've just told RC to go off and do his own thing. He clearly can hold these guys off a lot better than I could. I'm really not feeling good at all. 17 minutes in, not putting out much power, and I don't feel good. I feel weak. I think I've overdone it again this week. I did a sort of private, gentle ride around the volcano yesterday because I hadn't done the volcano. And I did about 30k, not particularly fast, but I did push it on the final lap. And I was kind of hoping that just doing some non-competitive racing in between, riding in between the races might help just to keep my muscles looser and, I don't know, just build up a bit of fitness without it being really intense. It's not happened today. I think I needed that rest day yesterday, like a complete rest day. other excuses can I throw in here? I've not been sleeping well, that's actually true, but what effect that has I don't really know in real terms. I'm sure it would affect me if I was 100% flat out in a really tough race, but just at this pace I'm really struggling. As you can see, a group of D riders about to come past me, just 10 seconds behind, and then we got Matt Montgomery 38 seconds behind, also a D. Right on, buddy. Thank you, Eric Gray, for the ride on. Always good to see you, pal. I think I need a week off. You know what I might do? I've got the Mountain Goat on Sunday, which I will do because I love that race. And I think I'm going to take a few days of no racing, maybe some gentle pedalling, but no racing. And then the following Sunday, hopefully I'll be fresher for our 100 kilometres around the volcano for the WKG Lava Laps ride. As all of the Ds group around me, I've got to at least try to hold on to them for a bit, haven't I? That was Mr. T. Umazawa that I just went past. Right on, pal.
There is no competition. There is no competition. There is no competition.
So this group of Ds, we've got M. Hare, M. Simpson, G. Porter, J. Farron, and at the moment, myself, but not for very long. Wasted a power up there in a futile attempt to stay with that group. Let's give these guys some ride-ons. M. Hare, M. Simpson, right on. G. Porter, right on. And J. Farron, right on. I think that's everybody from that group of Ds. Matt Montgomery's coming up fast. As far a ride on his way. Let's give Square Pants a ride on as well. Good ride, buddy. Thank you, Jay Liborio from ODZ for the ride on. RC's now a minute and a half ahead of me. This goes to show how much he was holding back, just trying to keep me on his wheel. So I appreciate that, my friend. But certainly don't want to jeopardise anyone else's race. Here's Mr. Montgomery coming past me now. Right on, buddy. I'll try and catch on if I can. Just that little kick into the sort of higher than 2.5. It's taking loads of effort. Cheers, Matt, for the ride on. It's pulling away from me nicely now. I can see Brian's now just 2 minutes behind. I think I saw Jay Gorilla as well. Similar kind of distance, maybe a little bit more. He's disappeared from the screen for the moment. But we have Jay Watson from the A's, already less than 2 minutes. There's Alex, 2.5 minutes behind in the B group. Do you know what's funny is I think it's only myself and RC. There were a couple of other names in the E's that are further back, so through disqualifications I could probably end up with a podium again here for my category. which is crazy. There's Jay Gorilla, oh, 55 seconds behind and coming fast with the help of P. Corney, so they're working well together. Hey, Matt Montgomery's just got the green jersey, good ride man, 12.9. In doing so, he's pulled 26 seconds ahead of me. You see I've switched back to the Cervelo. Had no joy on the Tron bike at all, which I'm putting down as one of my other excuses for bad performances. I think I had a faulty Tron. I think the motors that power, or sorry, the batteries that power the illuminated wheels were somehow draining power from my hidden motor in my seat tube, which meant the Tron wasn't working as efficiently as an e-bike as I was expecting it to. So I switched back to the Cervelo. Oh, Mr. Gorilla and Mr. Corney, 24 seconds behind. Putting out a full 1 watt per kilogram more than me. Not sure who this gentleman is that I'm riding alongside, but hey, Jay Gorilla, thank you for the ride on, my friend. Oh, he's got WKG in his name as well. I think I'm the only one that hasn't, so I feel really bad. But I've still got this ethical dilemma with regards to Team Type 1. I'm sure they would understand if I had to take on my full WKG identity. I hope I'm not overstepping the mark, but I kind of consider our group as a sort of sister group to Team Type 1 anyway. So no offence meant by that. Not trying to steal anyone's thunder or tread on anyone's toes. But certainly if we do get any kind of WKG kits or anything done at any point, I would very much like to have a Team Type 1 logo on there somewhere, or at the very least a JDRF logo. Alright, let's get a better idea of what's going on around me if I can. Matt Montgomery's 31 seconds ahead now, D Jones 35 seconds ahead, and then I've got P. Corney and Jay Gorilla Peterson 3 seconds behind. As they come past me now. Right on, guys. You're telling me to hop on. I wish I could, buddy, I wish I could. I got no chance. Brian now just 49 seconds behind with C. O'Hearn and Jay Watson. So look, Jay Gorilla, who was telling me to hop on probably 5 seconds ago, 26 seconds up the road from me now. Mr. Montgomery now just 11 seconds behind. Wow. I am going badly, but take nothing away from these guys. They are flying. They're catching me really nicely. Mr. O'Hearn, Mr. Montgomery and Mr. Watson have all just now passed me. Right on C. O'Hearn. Ride on Brian Montgomery, ride on Jay Watson.
There is no competition. There is no competition.
I can see P. Kirkby and K. Neal, L. Alford, all just 15, 16 seconds behind. And then it's my friend Mr. Alex Callajo. Do you know what would be nice? If I suddenly had a burst of power and was able to return the favour to Alex for turning me along last week. I'll just give him a little bit of a boost. Guess what the reality is? He'll come past me so fast that I don't even notice. Now there's P. Weston, as one of the ones from the E's that I was with at the beginning. Pulling back in, I would imagine, at 53 seconds. along with PE. Hey Julian Washington, great to see you. Thank you very much for the ride on. I hope you're keeping well. And there goes K Neil, L Orford, P Kirkby. Give Alex a ride on as he comes past. There he goes, ride on my friend. No, I don't want him to slow down. I'm too far off the race now for him to be able to help me with anything, so go and enjoy your own race, man. I use my aero down there really just for a bit of a rest. Thank you, A Detail from the C group. I can't see you in here, but thank you for the ride on. And what have I got now? Coming under the line, and Zwift has given me some XP. That's alright. To be honest, power-ups aren't going to do me any favours in this race now anyway. Sorry for sounding so defeatist, but it's just one of those days. It's been one of those weeks, to be honest. What I can do while I'm gently plodding around on a kind of cafe run, let's mention the WKG Lava Laps 100 again. If you haven't seen it, jump on the W/KG Facebook group, check out the event. It's 5th of February, 10:30 AM GMT. It's 100 kilometres, or it works out about 102 I believe, which is 25 laps of the Watopia Volcano counterclockwise route. And we have the lap counter, which makes it easier obviously, but we decided to throw in a sprint race on the last lap. Each lap is about 4.1 kilometres. So the idea is that we hold a pace of around 2 to 2.5 watts per kilogram for 24 of those 25 laps. And everybody has to be behind the ride leader, which I think will be myself, at the point we cross the start line for the 25th lap. And it's basically a sprint for all categories, A, B, C, D, and there's a prize for the winners of each category. Not a particularly exciting prize, I'll grant you, but it's something money can't buy. It's basically, I don't know if anyone's seen the little doodle I did of myself wearing the WKG kit, a mock-up of the kit. Quite a few people seem to like that, so the winners of the A, B, C and D category sprints will get a certificate PDF sent to them with their own personalised caricature wearing a WKG kit as a little memento of the first ever WKG event. So all you'd have to do if you won your category, send me a photo of yourself, just your face really, so that I can get a reasonable representation, and I will do you a personalised, one-of-a-kind WKG kitted portrait of yourself. Told you it's not that exciting, there's no monetary value, but it's better than nothing. So yeah, check it out. I'm going to keep putting reminder posts up anyway between now and the 5th of February. I have entered it for the event module, so hopefully that will appear soon. We have also finally set up the Discord channel, which I tested last night with Kev Stephen. Seemed to work very well indeed. So the link to that is in the event description, but again I will post more details about that nearer the time. Now clearly I am now being caught by PE, P Western, CM, who I think was also part of the E group, and we've got a couple of laps to go, so I'm going to have to try and make sure I've got something to fend them off in the final. One bit of better news I've had this week is I have managed to shed 1 of the kilograms that I put on over Christmas, so I am actually down to to 77, but I've not adjusted Zwift yet. But I think I'm going to wait until I've lost a little bit more, even if it's another half a kilogram, before I put it down to 77. Just because, even though my performances aren't great, I think this is making me work a lot harder. Just carrying around a little bit of weight on the game that I've actually managed to lose. So hopefully soon I'll be adjusting Zwift and picking up a little bit more speed. Hi Megan Schroer, I hope you're well. Thank you very much for the ride on. I hope the Ride On for Health group is going from strength to strength. I'm riding along here looking at the times of the guys behind me, and I'm clearly going to have to put myself in the hurt box again at some point to fend them off before the end of this race. Now I've got R. Tate on my wheel wearing the Watt Bike kit, but I'm not sure he's in the race. I'm liking the bike though, man. Is that a bright orange tarmac? It is indeed, looks good. Looks very good. I'm looking behind me, and CM had been dropped by PE and then just jumped up into like 6 watts per kilogram for a while, and he's doing it again, up in the 5, 6, I think just trying to get back on that wheel. Obviously I would rather they split up. They're going to work much more effectively together in pulling me back over the last couple of laps. Okay, so another lap down, 2 to go, another pointless gift from Zwift, so I'm going to have to do this lap all on my own, with PE closing in just 18 seconds down now. CM's dropped back a bit. Incidentally, that creaking I had in the last video on coming from my turbo trainer, it wasn't the mounting point where the bike sits in, it was the pivot for one of the legs, just a little bit squeaky, so I literally just put some bike grease in there, and it seems to have sorted it out today. Let's try and step it up just a little bit to maintain that gap between myself and PE. Trying to avoid an all-out lung-busting final lap. Oh, I'd like to jump on that bunch if I can, but no. They were too quick for me, coming through as a nice little team. Everything I do to have a little kick, PE seems to be able to match and better. So I think this is going to be a very hard final lap when we get there. It'd be nice if Zwift had sympathy on me and gave me an aero for that final lap. Oh, I missed that. Sorry, whoever that was that gave me a ride on. I'm pretty sure it was someone American. So to all of America, thank you. Final lap. I managed to put about 10 seconds into PE and CM, although they've grouped up now, they're working together, so this could be tough. I managed to get an aero coming over the line there. That's going to be very helpful. I'll try and get around without needing it, so that I've got it towards the sprint at the end if it's required. I'll be honest with you, I was considering quitting at about 3 laps in on this. I felt awful. I don't feel much better, but I kind of found a rhythm that I can work with. Hey Nick Pritchard, hello mate. Thank you very much for the ride on. Yeah, I finally kind of found a pace and a rhythm that I could sit on for a while. Not a particularly fast one, but fast enough that I can keep those guys at bay behind me, I think, until the end. Which I think will mean I still get the silver medal for the E category, which is just ridiculous.
Come on, hold me, hold me.
Thank you C Morris from Team Eris, I think that is, for the ride on. Thank you my friend. The guys behind keep picking it up. The times are flickering around for some reason between sort of 25 and 35 seconds as a gap, so not sure exactly what's happening there, but I need to keep an eye on that in this final couple of kilometres. I've saved my aero power up, so if it comes down to it on that final sprint, I'll have some help at least. Okay, that seems to have settled down now, about 38 seconds behind, so that's a relief. It looked like CM had closed into within 25 seconds in a short space of time, so that would have been a worry. Get this final little bit of climbing out the way. Oh, hang on, 25 seconds. Is that because I've just gone up that climb? Mind you, that CM's up in nearly 5 watts per kilogram. 17 seconds, right. I'm going to have to keep an eye on this.
Hold me, 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 hold me.
Thank you, M. Mitchell, for the ride on. Just in time as I approach the Flamme Rouge. And it does look like I've got about 50 seconds. I wonder if CM's network is jumping in and out, because that's the times keep flickering, unless it's mine. He's putting out good power, but I'm hoping that in 850 metres, 50 seconds is more than enough, especially as I've got an aero. Okay, the red carpet of the Mall, under the bridge for the final time. Let's hit that aero anyway. Just carry a little bit more speed down here. Oh, I've not got the legs for a sprint finish. I don't want to push it. Hey Kaz Harris, oh I can't click on you. Ride on. Might be my network because I've got no one else showing on the list at the side. Last 100 metres. I'm celebrating just having finished. That isn't a victory celebration. I'm just pleased to have got that one in the bag. Oh, it turned out to be, thankfully for me, a rather uneventful final lap. I've come home in 19th place, which almost by default I've taken the silver in the E's rather. First over the line, M Hopper, well done. followed by C Scotter, I'm not sure what category that I is, and then SS, so that's your podium. Well done, guys. And we got J Day, J Watson, P Corney, B Montgomery, and C O'Hearn and RC rounding off the top 10. Well done. J Gorilla just outside that in 11th with G Porter, M Simpson, Alex Kaiho, Matt Montgomery, M Hurd, K Neal, L Alford, myself, CM and PE coming over what looks like about 39, 40 seconds behind me. So that gap did close in at the end. It looks like they were sprinting with each other for the line, so I'm sure that was fun. And once again, my watts per kilogram has tumbled dramatically, so I'm down at 2.3 as an average for that ride, which is pathetic. And I'm so going in the wrong direction at the moment, so something's got to change, and I think it's going to start with me having a bit of a rest. I'm going to, like I say, I will do the Great Utopian Mountain Goat race on Sunday, and then I'm going to leave it out for a few days, maybe just do some gentle spins, but we'll see. Anyway, again, not the most exciting race. Like I say, just happy to have got through it. Thank you very much for watching. I'm going to say it one more time on this video. W/KG Facebook group to find out details of the Lava Laps 100 event on the 5th of February. And just to join in, and you can find out when the vlogs are going to be on, when the races are on, and get yourself involved and get yourself on the vlog. It's just great to have you there for the chat and the banter. So hopefully I'll see you on there. If not, I will see you on Sunday. Ciao.